Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. I believe you can hear me. You can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You're welcome to today's daily market outlook session. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. If you have any pair you want us to analyze together, just drop it in the comment section. Okay, so we'll go straight to the chart and let's start with Australian dollar USD. I already shared my bias with you guys during the weekly market outlook session. I told you guys my bias for USD is bullish, so I expect GU, AU, EU, and NU to go bearish this week. Okay, that's my expectation on those pairs. And as you can see, I'm currently selling Australian dollar USD, which is in good profit. But right now, I think we are experiencing pullback on Australian dollar USD. As you can see, it's possible price will pull back to fill. There's a fair value gap that was created here, so it's likely price might pull back to this fair value gap. Okay, it's likely price will pull back to fill this fair value gap. Like I told you, this is a swing trade. I'm gonna leave the trade to run maybe till the market gives me let's say 100 to 120 pips. Okay, so price might pull back, fill this fair value gap before continue with its bullish move. So I'm still very bullish on Australian dollar USD. Okay, so let's look at GBP USD. GBP USD hasn't done much this week. It's been kind of ranging. It's been kind of ranging. Let's start with the daily. Let's see how yesterday candle closed. So you can see yesterday candle was strongly bullish. The bulls overpowered the bears yesterday. You can see yesterday candle closed above this resistance, and they also cleared liquidity at this that was Friday high. Liquidity was cleared, and you can see the market is currently price is currently at a, you can see we had a resistance level here. So okay, yesterday candle even closed above that resistance level, and there was a strong rejection from that level. So right now the bulls are currently in control on GBP USD. Okay, as you can see, we have a fair value gap here, so it's possible they might want to fill this fair value gap before going bearish. Okay, and it's possible for price to also continue going bearish from the current market price. Okay, so if you're considering selling, I would suggest you wait for a candle to close below this support or this resistance, which has become a support. Okay, this should be your demand zone. This should be the zone you should consider selling GBP USD. Right now the buyers are still in control, but if you're considering selling, you should sell below this support zone or your demand zone. That is my take on GBP USD, considering the price action on the daily time frame. Let's see what we have on 4-hour time frame. Okay, so you can see the pattern we have on 4-hour time frame looks like a bearish pattern, right? We had a spinning top here. You can see this indicates change in trend after liquidity was cleared at this previous high. We had a spinning top. Okay, and if you apply Fibonacci on this 4-hour time frame, you take it from this swing high. Okay, swing high to this swing low. Okay, so you want to see price pull back to level 75.1. For those who are considering selling, like I said, USD is bullish, so we should expect bearish move on GBP USD. So if you are considering selling, you want to wait for price to hit a discount level, which is above level 50, sorry, premium level. As you can see, price is above premium at the moment, but you want to see price hit 75.0 or above 75.0. That is when you should consider selling GBP USD. So if price hits 75.0 and a bearish reversal pattern forms at that level, you might want to consider selling GBP USD. Okay, so what you should be looking out for is a bearish reversal pattern at a premium level. That is when you should consider selling GBP USD. Let's check 1 hour time frame. Let's see the pattern on 1 hour time frame. So 4 hour and 1 hour indicates that the bears are showing up in the market. Okay, it indicates the bears are showing up in the market, and there's a high probability for GU to go bearish. Okay, there's a high probability for GU to go bearish. Also remember, we are expecting a major news by 1:30 and by 1:30 and 3 p.m. Consumer confidence will be released by 3 p.m. That would also determine the direction of price. Okay, that will determine the direction of price. So by 1:30, 3 p.m. we should expect high volatility in the market. So if you're trading USD pairs today, please be very conservative. Be very conservative. Ensure you apply stop loss on your trade. Ensure you apply stop loss, and don't use stop loss. Don't use a tight stop loss. When a major news is being expected, you shouldn't use tight stop loss. 20 pips, 10 pips. You don't use such stop loss. Your stop loss should be between 40 and 50 pips. 40 and 50 pips. It is when there are no major news you can use 20, 30 pips. But when the major news is to be released and you know the market will be very volatile, you cannot be using tight stop loss. You can only use tight stop loss after the news is released. Okay, after the news is released or before the news is released. Like the news that will be released today will be released during New York session. If you're using 20, 30 pips as stop loss, you should execute the trade during London session or Asian session, not when the major news is about to be released, because they can easily hunt for your stop loss before price will go in your direction. So you don't use tight stop loss when the major news is expected. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. Let's look at USD My bias on USD is still bullish. I'm still bullish on USD I'm currently buying GBP JPY, and I think it's a massive profit. JPY is a massive profit. I'm also expecting bullish move on USD JPY. Let's see the daily time frame. Okay, so yesterday candle closed strongly bearish, and you can see what happened here on the daily time frame. Price tested a support here, resistance which became a support. You can see price tested that support, and you can see what happened at that point. There was a strong rejection from that level. There was a strong rejection from that level. That is the reason I bought on GJ. I'm going to show you the GJ chart. Okay, so there was a strong rejection. Now you need to go down to lower time frame, let's say 4 hour, and see the pattern that formed. Okay, let's see the pattern that formed. I expect a bullish reversal pattern to form after price tested this resistance, which became a support. Okay, so let's go down to 4 hour. Let's see the pattern that formed after price. You can see the pattern that formed after price tested that level. This looks like a spinning bottom, and you can see the next candlestick close bullish. You can see, so this is a bullish reversal pattern. Okay, this is a but let's go down to 1 hour. We have a very good pattern on 1 hour. So you can see the pattern that formed on 1 hour. Few minutes after the daily. Okay, let's go to 4 hour. So on 4 hour, let's see, this was the candle that tested. You can see this was the candle that tested this resistance turn support. So let's go to 1 hour. Let's see the pattern that formed after the formation of that candle. So you can see the pattern we have here. Okay, this was a bearish candle, and you can see the next candle that formed looks like an hammer. Can you see it? It looks like an hammer. Okay, so this indicates that the buyers are showing up in the market, and the sellers are losing momentum. Okay, the sellers are losing momentum. So right now price is currently, I think, at this resistance level. This is the zone you should consider. This should be your supply zone, and you can see market is currently trading above that zone. Okay, so you might want to patiently wait for, as you can see, for the past few hours, since the opening of today's market. Okay, yeah, since the opening, you can see since 4 a.m. you can see USD JPY has been in a range. It has been in a range, and there's a high probability for price to shoot up. I'm expecting USD JPY to hit this high. Okay, because There are a lot of stop losses at this level. Liquidity need to be cleared at this previous high. That's my expectation on USJPY this week. Okay, technically, okay, that's my expectation technically. Okay, so also you would also notice here a fair value gap was created at this point. Can you see this? A fair value gap was created, and you can see price has filled that gap. You can see, and after price filled that gap, you can see the pattern that formed. You can see it's an hammer, right? It's an hammer that formed after price tested this fair value gap. Retail traders will see this as what? They will see this as an hanging man and would want to sell. Okay, but the fact that this candle tested filled this fair value gap, okay, we'll call this an hammer. Okay, so I'm expecting UJ to go bullish, but patiently wait for price to break this resistance level before you execute a buy trade. And if you are buying, your stop loss should be maybe a few pips below this level, maybe 156.33, which is about it will be about 70 pips from the entry price, 70 pips from the entry price, which is not too bad, because if you're risking 70 pips and you're aiming for this level, this is about 300 and something pips, 300 and something pips. So you're risking 70 to 80 pips to make 300 pips. I think that is a good risk reward, right? That's a good risk reward. So that's my take on USD JPY. I'm still very bullish on USD JPY. Let's look at GJ. I told you I have a trade on GJ. Let me see. Okay, so this is the trade on GJ. Took this trade yesterday around 435. This was my entry, and this is my stop loss. Okay, 194.61. The market is at 196.78 at the moment. That's about 100 and no, that's about 200. Okay, this is my entry. Okay, this is my entry. 195.68, so about 100 pips. I've made about 100 pips on this trade, and my stop loss is at this level, which is about 200 pips from the current market price. After this session, I'm going to adjust my stop loss to somewhere around this level. Okay, since my trade is in profit now, my risk on this trade should have reduced to, let's say, 10 pips or 20 pips. The risk at the moment is very high, so I'm going to reduce it after this live session. Okay, so I'm still very bullish on GBP JPY. Still very bullish on GBJPY. Is there any other pair you want us to analyze together? Please drop it in the comment section. You all are welcome. You're welcome. Drop it in the comment section if there's any pair you want us to look at. Okay, let's look at gold. So gold right now is bearish. It is bearish. It is bearish, but I feel gold might still go bullish. It might, okay, but right now it is bearish. You can see what played out here. Price tested level 50. Okay, and after price tested level 50, what happened? You can see the candlestick pattern that formed at that level. Can you see it? It was a bearish reversal pattern. Okay, you can see the pattern, the candlestick that formed after price tested this level 50, which is equilibrium. This is a shooting star, right? A shooting star formed at that level. So after the formation of the shooting star at that level, I was expecting gold to pull back and fill this fair value gap. Can you see? That was my expectation. I was expecting gold to pull back and fill this fair value gap. That was my expectation on gold. Okay, so that was my expectation on gold. I was expecting to go back, fill this fair value gap, but it didn't do that. You can see it didn't do that. I think it tested. Okay, it didn't even get to this support stone resistance. It didn't get to this level. Okay, so at this point, it's turned. So after the formation of that shooting star, or you call it your spinning top, after the formation of that spinning top or shooting star, let's see what we had on 4 hour. So you can see on 4 hour, the pattern we had here is a bearish reversal pattern. Okay, it became a bearish reversal pattern after this candlestick closed below the low of this bullish candle. This pattern here is not a valid bearish reversal pattern. Reason being that a bearish candle didn't close below the bullish candle. You can see. So we had to wait for this candle to confirm that we have lots of sellers in the market. So it's at this point one would have entered sell on gold. Okay, so right now gold is still bearish. You cannot buy gold at the current market price. I would not advise. Even selling gold at the current market price is very risky. This is where you ought to have entered, and the market has delivered over 2314 and 312. That's about close to 170 pips. From this point to this point, it's over 170 pips. So entering now is at a very high risk. If you had entered here, you would have made 170 pips. 170 pips. So entering at this price will be at a very high risk. To be at a very high risk. I hope that is clear. Is there any other pair you want us to look at together? Please drop it in the comments section. Drop it in the comment section. The next 5 minutes will be done with this session. Okay, which other pair do you want us to look at? Okay, let's look at Euro Aussie. I also took a trade on Euro Aussie, which I think is in good profit now. Okay, I'm bullish on Euro Aussie, as you can see. You can see my trade on Euro Australian dollar. I took the trade. This was my entry. My stop loss was around, I think, a few pips below the low of this candle. Okay, my stop loss was a few pips below the low of this candle, and now that I'm in profit of close to 100 and something pips, I had to adjust my stop loss to, I think it's like 10 pips below my entry price. Okay, and after the class, after this session, I'll still reduce the risk, probably adjust it to my entry level, so that if price pulls back from this point, I wouldn't lose I wouldn't lose on this trade. I wouldn't lose a time from this trade. But definitely, I would not wait for price to pull back to this level before I close it. But what I need to do now is just adjust my stop loss to this entry level in case I'm not online to, to exit the trade manually. But definitely, I'm watching the charts. Immediately price pulls back to a certain level, I would close the trade manually. I can't wait for it to get to break even for me to close it. No. Immediately I see maybe a bearish reversal pattern forms, okay, and the support is broken, I can just exit the trade manually. Okay, so if this is your first time joining this live stream, please ensure you subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come online, you'll receive notification from YouTube, and also each time I drop video, you get notified by YouTube. If this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel, and also if you're getting value from this live stream, please like the stream. Okay, so as you can see, Euro Australian dollar is still very bullish. You can see what's happening here, what we have now, but we have to wait for today's candle to close to call this an engulfing, okay? Because this candle that is bullish can close bearish, okay? It can close bearish. But you can see we had a previous support here. Liquidity was cleared at this previous low. You can see liquidity was cleared at this previous low, and right now they've pushed price up above this area of liquidity that was cleared. This tells me that demand is higher than supply. This was a support level, which is a demand level, which became a resistance level. This is a demand level turned supply. It's turned supply after this candlestick broke out from this low, from this support. It became a supply. Right now, demand has increased. Demand is above supply. Okay, so demand is higher than supply. When demand is higher than supply, you should look for buy. Okay, my expectation is I'm hoping Euro Aussie will hit this previous high. I think Euro Aussie will hit this high. Okay, this is my target on Euro Aussie. Okay, this is my first target. This area of liquidity is my first target, and this is my second target on Euro Aussie. I hope that is clear. Brother, Euro Aussie we must sell. Okay, if that's what you're saying, cool. Okay, if that's what you're saying, if you're saying Euro Aussie to be bearish, cool. Just wait for your setup. Okay, just wait for your setup before you sell. But with what we're seeing on the chart now, you cannot sell Euro Aussie. If you're selling Euro Aussie at the current market price with what we are seeing, then you're not trading what you're seeing on the charts. Okay, you're not trading what you're seeing on the charts. Euro Aussie is currently bullish. It's currently bullish. Okay. Any other question? Do you have any other question? Any question? Any question? Okay, let's look at I think let's see USD. Which other pair? Which other pair? Let's see. If USD, that pair has been ranging for some time now. For weeks, it's been in a range. It's been in a range. It's been in a range. Let's see the weekly chart. So you can see it has been in a range for some time. Price is currently at a resistance level. You can see price is currently at a resistance level, and it's possible. So if you're considering, my bias is bullish on USD since my bias for DXY is bullish, I expect dollar. So I expect USD also to be bullish this week. So I would wait for a candle to close above this resistance. Okay, if a candle closes above this resistance, that will be the right time to buy USD CHF. That will be the right time to buy USD CHF. This resistance must be broken. Then let's go down to daily. On the daily time frame, you can see. So if today's candle closes bullish, a new support will form at this level. Okay, a new support will form at this level. Okay, so if today's candle closes bullish, we have area of support and we have area of resistance. And since my bias is bullish, I'll wait for price or a candle to close above the resistance for me to buy. And if I'm buying above this resistance level, my stop loss will be at the demand level. I'm going to use the demand level as my stop loss. I'm not selling USD this week, so I'm not interested in breakout from the support zone or the demand zone. I'm not interested. My focus is on the breakout from the resistance zone. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Any question? Any question? If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. That will be all for today's session. If you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. If there are no questions, I would have to end this session. Our next session will be on Thursday by 10 a.m. Remember, this week is NFP week. This is not the week you should be aggressive over leveraging or over trading. You have to be very conservative. Be very conservative. I have a trade on Euro Aussie. I have a trade on Australian dollar USD. If I'm able to hit 150 pips, maybe 120, 150 pips on both pairs, I would exit. I will close my trades. My plan is to close the trade by tomorrow, Wednesday, and that could be all for the week because of NFP. I would avoid trading NFP. I would avoid trading NFP. So if I make good profits between now and tomorrow, I'm going to close all my trades and just relax. Okay? No question? All right. All right. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you a profitable trading day. See you in the next class, which is on Wednesday by 10 a.m. No, Thursday, sorry. Thursday. We'll be meeting on Thursday by 10 a.m. Do have a wonderful day.